is, YouTube? It's your boy Robert Credentials. And we're here today with my new segment I like to call DaCredsTalk, where topics that need to be answered. And I'm going to let my crew introduce themselves.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Raina.
I'm Essence.
Armani.
Nazir.
T. J Thizzle.
And we back again. And today we talk about love languages. I'm going to let one of my cast members explain what it is.
Love languages is basically how you and your partner show affection and love for each other. And so there's 5 different types. There's quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, and gifts.
So my question to y'all is, what's y'all personal out of the 5, like the most important to y'all?
Let me look this up because he's spoken too fast. I would say acts of service and quality time for me.
Yeah, I would say the same because I like doing things for people.
It's quality time, everything for me. I ain't gonna lie.
I think quality time and physical touch.
I don't know, cause like they got me thinking with the acts of service, cause like it's not really too many people that go out their way for you. But I like physical touch too, cause sometimes niggas need hugs.
I like mine are acts of service and physical touch.
It's me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say physical touch. And, appreciation.
How do you want to receive love from people? Like, do you want somebody to do stuff for you? Do you want somebody to just spend time with you? Do you want somebody to be on top of you? Like, because I know for me, it's like I like to receive in like physical touch and quality time, and that's both how I give too. And it's like I just want to be around the person. Like I just want them to, hang out with me and shit like that. Like if we don't have to do nothing, we can be broke as hell, and I still have a good ass time. At the end of the day. And
I agree with him.
But like some people like to get stuff, like he was saying, the celebrities, I want you to buy me a Birkin, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and I'm just like, I'm not buying you nothing you can't buy for yourself. So it's like, some people, that's how some people give, and that's how some people like to receive. So it just depends on who you messing with.
I agree, because I feel like you should accept me for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't mean to, like, people wanted me to change just for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an outspoken person. Like, I talk to, they call it Jeffing or something like that. Or like, friendly. That's just me. I was the same person. I was that person before I got with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change. It ain't like me Jeffing or nothing. It's just, I'm not a mean person. Like, if I start talking to a girl, you know how I make my little jokes, so I make my little videos and stuff like that. She think I'm the funniest nigga ever. Once we start talking, she don't think, she like, you're not even that funny. Like, you're like have that same energy you have before we start talking. Like, that's just irritating.
So you words of affirmation. You like her to tell you like, oh, like you funny, like you that dude, like I still mess with you. Like, that
I do the same.
Like you like the reassurance in the words.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of all about how you define love. Like, I feel like love is how far you're willing to go or what you're willing to sacrifice for somebody else. Sort of like what you're willing to give up because you love this person so much. Like, you willing to give up your hoes to be with this person, or you willing to sacrifice your pride and put your pride aside to, apologize when you're wrong and fix some shit. So it's like, I feel like acts of service is you like going out of your way to do something for somebody, and that's what I feel.
That's what's wrong with a lot of relationships.
And I'm really affectionate.
They don't put their pride to the side.
They don't, especially, I like a man to still care about me even if he mad. Men are very petty nowadays and act like women when it comes to that. Like, I don't like that. Like, if my nigga or anybody didn't piss me off or whatever, I'ma still do for you even though I'm upset with you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. If she make me mad, she has to kiss my ass. Because she made me mad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's how it should be. Like,
that's how it should be, but y'all don't be kissing the girl's ass.
And then y'all want that.
But y'all want y'all ass
Y'all want to pout.
Yeah, pout.
Yeah, I get y'all that because I have been that person before. Like, it didn't get me nowhere. It really got us to not talking no more.
Exactly.
So, hey, I've been
communication is key in relationships. So you can't pout when it's an issue.
True.
Because otherwise y'all gonna be stuck.
And you still gotta show love even when you're mad.
Right. Because so many people
that's how you gonna get better.
Yeah.
Like, in an instance, like, in my car, like, I don't know. I got certain expectations. Like, I expect my dude to fill up my card. So, like, even when you mad at me, I still expect you to do that. Like,
No.
That's how my parents are.
So drop me off and you go for your own shit. Nah, I still do it. That's messed up. I wouldn't do that.
For everybody watching, y'all can pause the video, do whatever y'all want to. Tell me what y'all love languages and how y'all connect, and tell y'all a little story. We'll do comment right now in the section right now.
All right, what I doing? I'm gonna say mine.
Go ahead, bro.
Mine, I say yeah, physical touch, and then like acts of service too, because acts of service is genuine, like, and that really shows like how a person is.
I feel like a lot of people like that are rare. Like, I don't see a lot of people actually going out their way to do things for people. Like, it's really rare for me. So, like, and I know I'm that type of person. So, like, if it's not even acknowledged, like, and I don't always do things for acknowledgement, but if, like, you don't, like, if you just get so comfortable with the shit to the point where it's just like, yeah, I know she gonna do that for me, or I know I can call her whenever she wants, and she gonna be there for me, but you don't do the same shit in, like, response, that's gonna hurt me more, because it's just like, you know, I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart. And you taking it as a weakness.
But see, a lot of people get that confused though with acts of service, because I'm not a big like acts of service type person. I'm not just going up and be like, oh, like I knew you wanted me to do this, so I did it for you. Like sometimes I'm just like, yo, you gotta ask me if you want me to do something, because I'm the type of dude where if I want something done, I just gonna do it.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not sitting around waiting to ask you to do it or waiting to ask nobody else to do it. I'm gonna just go do it. But a lot of people then take acts of service and be like, yo, look, like I like acts of service. I like people doing stuff for me out of the kindness of their heart, but don't really understand that a lot of people don't just automatically give in that way. Like, I give in my free time. I feel like if I show up to some shit for you, like, that's showing you that I really care, because I'm spending my time to be here with you when I could be doing a bunch of other stuff. And so that's why it's just different. So it's like, if your person don't give an acts of service, you got to be like, okay, like, can I just ask him to do this? Can I ask him to be there for me in that way that I needed to? And that goes back to the communication part. Because if, like, you don't know, then it's like, oh, well, I'll be like, I didn't know you wanted that done. That's why my mom get mad at me, too. Because she'd be like, oh, you didn't clean the kitchen? Well, you didn't ask me. Like, you just thought it was going to get done. And it was like, I didn't make the dishes in there. So it's like, what?
men are not considerate at all. It's like we gotta tell y'all everything verbatim. Like, you need to take out the trash. Then you need to come inside, and then you need to put the bag in the trash. Then you need to.
I like, but that's because I like people to be direct. Though. Don't just be like, oh, like there's stuff to be done and you're not doing it.
Women are just automatically like if I know my nigga getting low on some socks or getting low on some white teeth. Me at the store. Oh, the nigga needs some shit. Let me get this. This nigga, we need some more toothpaste. Let me get some more toothpaste.
Well, my question is how did you know that he wasn't gonna do that for himself though? You didn't even ask him though at the same time, so you can't say that he wasn't gonna do it if you ain't asked him if he was gonna do it.
It shouldn't be like
it shouldn't really be an ask if you know.
I'm just saying like this the simple fact that they did it in the first place. Like it should be like she thought of me enough to like get that toothpaste.
Yeah. But everybody don't communicate that way. It's like I could have did that for myself. It's not like I need you to do it. I know. But my point is that you're saying it as though I'm supposed to just be like, oh, like thank you so much for doing this. I didn't know.
Active service. Active service doesn't need to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be acknowledged. That's the point of the service. They're doing it without the kindness of their heart. They're not doing it for acknowledgement.
Right.
So the fact if you take that shit and you just like run with it and you don't even like I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like the simple fact of them doing that shit. Don't take advantage of the fact that somebody's doing something because they want to do it for you. Not for not affirmations, but not to be acknowledged, not to be praised and all that. They just doing it out the kindness of their heart. So it's just like,
so you
don't take that shit for granted.
Communicate.
There's not many people that do that.
Yeah.
Somebody that you got, y'all love languages, go together. Because if y'all can communicate and y'all got two different love languages, like you like acts of service, she like physical touch, because at the end of the day, you could be touching on anybody. But I feel like acts of service is just like, you just went out of your way for me, like for little old me, and you just
I was say it's genuine.
Right. That's why I say quality time over all those, because I was talking to a girl. I'm gonna get personal. So I was talking to a girl, right? And mind you, she made more money than me. I don't care if a female make more money than me because it don't really got nothing to do with me. It's like, you doing better than me right now. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Anyway, but so like a way for her to feel like if I say I want something, she go her way and get it. And I feel like that's not what I really want, because like sometimes if I say I want something, I can't really grind for that. Like, cause you know, a man, we got that instinct in our head, like, we gotta do something, like, we gotta work towards something. If you just gonna keep buying me everything that I'm trying to work for, it's like,
They're gonna make it.
how am I gonna feel like I can't work towards nothing to become a man? And
That's
you
real shit, bro.
No, real shit though. So I'm like, I don't down talk her like, all right, like I don't care if you buying stuff like that because I do the same thing. I do the same thing for her in return. But my whole thing is you can't like, I ain't gonna say buy your way into love, but you just gotta be able to like learn how to let a man be a man. Like a woman do the same shit. Like if a dude always buying you shit, and if you're female that like that, because there's some females that do like a dude always buying them something, but like the females that I tend to talk to, they like being independent, and I love them for being independent because you don't need me for nothing. So me coming into the picture isn't an additional; it's an extra. You know what I'm saying? I'm becoming a plus in your life, and you becoming a plus in my life. So, quality time is everything because if I can get my feelings out to you in a park car conversation or whatever, and we on the phone, and you can feel like how I'm feeling and shit like that, I feel like that's cool because like you getting to know the real me. Like buying me shit, that's cool, all that shit, but that's not getting to know the real me at the end of the day. So all that extra shit, that shit cool. But quality time is everything to me because like I said, we talked about it last episode about family. Like I didn't have a lot of one-on-one time with my family like that. So if I'm letting you know how I feel about you or whatever the case may be, that's some real shit. That's coming from my fucking heart. Yeah. So I'm feeling everything I'm telling you. This ain't no fake shit, none of that. This ain't no social media Rob, none of that. It's me, it's Robert, not DaCreds, none of that. So if I'm telling you that shit, you gotta really just like work with me, what you call it, because I know I'm a work in progress just like you are. That's just how I feel about quality time.
My nigga finna get a girl after that.
That's how I feel though, like real shit.
That's how I feel. That's crazy, bro. Because I'm telling you, you can really learn. Like you can be on this, like the example of yours. You can be on FaceTime with motherfuckers straight back to back every night, falling asleep on the phone. Y'all talking about a lot, and y'all getting to know each other, family, all that. And that's where what you was talking about comes in at. Like you can really get to know somebody.
Long distance relationship.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Quality time will really show you how important sex is in your relationship. Because if you don't really got that bond and like y'all spend time with each other, y'all don't need sex that bad.
True.
See,
I'm telling y'all, you really don't.
Yeah.
We be just chilling. We just be chilling. Like,
But people only be like you get to that stage when you used to somebody and you didn't already beat the pussy or something.
Okay. That means you comfortable. So when you comfortable, you get used to that shit. So
and once you get used to it, like it gets better and better. That's to me. That's the sex. I'm saying sex wise, it gets better. It ain't like relationship wise.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all say your personal shit. But I'm gonna go with physical touch. I feel like that's a good thing, but it's a bad thing because I feel like vibes can rub off on you with touch. And I don't know if a lot of people can understand that. So if you're watching, you can understand that. Go ahead and like this motherfucker because I'm about to talk my shit. So I think like physical touch can be coming from like a lot of bad vibes from people you grew up around and they just not, they only come around for certain reasons and they always give you love and it be fake love. So you getting physical touch from that person and that vibe can rub off on you or whoever around you. So I feel like physical touch, if it's not genuine, don't touch me. Like period. Like if I say what's up to you, it's mean like we here, like we close. What do we do? If I give you a hug to a girl, either you cute or I fuck with you. But if it's a dude I'm coming to you and we don't say shit to each other, bro, don't give me no dap nothing because I know it's not genuine. I don't fuck with you or it's just like I don't know you. So I'm gonna just tell you what it is. So don't give me no dap, none of that shit like that because if I know it's not genuine, I'm gonna have a problem. And I feel like you're gonna be shady or some shit like that. So that's what I feel about physical touch. I don't know how y'all feel about it at all.
I'm just a clingy person. I'm just really affectionate. Like even like me and Raina been knowing each other over 15 years almost. Like we just like close. Yeah, we're real comfortable with each other. My sisters, anybody that I actually love that I know, like personally, like I'm just affectionate. I'm not a social person. Like I'm real quiet. I'm real reserved. Like this is probably like the first social setting that I've ever been in where I'm just like sort of outspoken. But anyway. So it's like, yeah, I just went to a real small school and I never really went out on the weekend. So it was like I never really got to meet people. Like anybody that knows me from UA or like we went to summer camp or something like that. Like I never really went out. So it was like I never, like, I don't know. I just don't know a lot of people. I've never been a social person. Like I'm just real quiet. I'm to myself. And I don't really care to like get to know too many people. Like I'm cool with my little circle. Like, because we've been, like, we real solid. Like, we've been together, like, 15 plus years. Yeah, years. Kindergarten type shit. So.
How you feel? Like, let's know you.
I mean,
But that one, like, I agree with her because all my friends and me, like, because me, I'm very quiet. Like, I don't really get to know new people. Me and my friends been friends the same amount of time as her for like 17 years. So it's just like when I go out and meet new people, because I've been to hella colleges, it just, you know, I just have to work myself up and get more comfortable with newer people. You know, I don't know.
And that's the thing too, like I'm more reserved too because I know like if I meet new like when I go around new niggas, it's different for niggas because niggas feel like they like when I go around niggas they feel like they need validation.
Yes.
Like and if I come around you like bro I don't care about no street shit. Like I'm around you because I fuck with you. Bro. That's just me. So like that's why like in college like when I went to college, bro, it was just me and Boogie. Like, I ain't fuck with niggas. And I met a nigga from Chicago, but other than that, like, I ain't fuck with niggas because, like, niggas feel like they need validation. Like, bro, just be yourself. Or you try to impress other people, like.
Sure, that's what city we stay in now.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like, I really feel like, I'm saying, like, I'm not how she is, you know, how she said she don't really care to meet new people. I don't either, but you know what I'm saying? Like, me being known and shit, like I said earlier, I'm not a mean person, so I will be willing to, like, meet new people and shit. But, like, I stay with my same circle, too. Like, we've been knowing each other since we was young. But, like, once, like, new people, I really don't care. Like, we gonna keep our distance. We can say what's up to each other and stuff like that. But, like, me, I feel like dudes really do gotta have a validation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to see, like, if they tougher than you or just kind of test you or something like that. But that's just the city we stay in. So, mostly, I disagree more with you.
Well, I'm not mean, you know, like I'm just a homebody, like
No, I ain't saying you mean. I'm just saying like, you're just you.
Yeah,
it's nothing wrong
I'm
with
real.
that.
I'm real nice, you know, real friendly. Like, hey,
and I'm already knowing like I'm not everybody's cup of tea, so I'm not even
real.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a nice person, so
you get to know me. I'm extra. Like
I'm dramatic.
Yeah, I do the most. I do the most.
Well, I don't do the most. I really chill, but I don't really allow people like. In my circle, because I don't really like a lot of people be ghetto and like I'm not ghetto, like I'm very, very bougie.
I don't like drama. Like, yeah,
I'm not ghetto in the aspect when my feelings get hurt, I'm ghetto. But like on any normal time, you can ask Robert. I'm probably like the most bougiest person that he knows. Like hella bougie. And so like when people do abnormal shit, I just be looking at them like something wrong. I gotta go.
Explain your bougie.
Like
She ghetto bougie.
Robert could probably explain it better than I can how I am. I don't even from his perspective.
Am I cute to explain it?
Yeah.
I guess you know her better than herself.
I can start like this. Her daughter only eat like damn near just Chick-fil-A. She don't eat McDonald's. Like she too good for McDonald's.
So I think she too good. I just prefer.
That's just a start. So if you can understand that, you can just explain how she is.
I got it all.
At least you know when you get rich, you never change.
She did that.
It ain't even that. I like a certain like. My mama, I mean, I had like 3 other siblings. Well, I had a lot of siblings, but like it was just like me and her at one time. So like. She exposed me to so much. Like I've been out the country like 6 different times. Like I like all the restaurants. Like I didn't try everything. Don't get me wrong. I can vibe with everybody, but it's just like certain people just move too weird for me. Like all that ghetto stuff, but it be real ghetto. Like
Are you talking about ghetto is like people looking for shit to get into, or like
that, and then like
the way
that like people have they mindset be. It mainly be the mindset for me. Like I can talk to people and they be like this, that, and that. Like nigga, you 21, 22. Like why ain't you trying to go after something? Like you some bum shit. Like that's ghetto. Like I don't like that type. Like that's like you no.
So
you have standards.
somebody said sometimes you gotta tell people how you want to be loved, and I think that's underrated. It's
Yes.
that is very underrated.
No, I ain't telling no nigga how to love me, nigga. You can't open the door. You can't do this. You can't do that. You gotta go. Bye.
But that's not telling y'all. But that's exactly how you how to be loved.
Are you single?
Yes, I know it.
Are you single? Are you single?
Cute. Zoom in.
Yeah. Why you not answering the question? Are you single?
Zoom in.
Your nigga must be on the line. Are you single? Because if you're single, that's why you're single.
My mama had 4 kids to feed, whoop whoop. So she was like at work all the time. Like, even though my sister was like the oldest, she got the house first, whoop whoop whoop. But I will give my mama credit. She tried to make all my football like events. That's this and that and the third. That's cool. But what mama didn't really realize is, if she would have gave me more one-on-one talks, like treat me, I ain't gonna say treat me like your daughter, but like get to know me. Like you only know me from like the outside, like when my teachers tell you and shit like that. You don't know like what I like unless I tell you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you should learn your kid. A lot of parents don't know their kids. They just think.
Was she single?
Who? Yeah, my mama grew up single.
It's hard, bro, with 4 kids, bro.
I mean, it is hard, but look, my mama, like I said, a lot of people see me from the outside. They be like, all right, you see this house? They be like, oh, you got it like that. No, nigga, my house got built, got something added to it. Every 5 years, my mama got a degree. Yeah. So niggas don't know the outside of me. They just know Robert from like what they see now. So if you would have seen me 15 years ago, you'd have been like, all right, this nigga iffy. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, like, my mama, if my mama would have gave me more heart-to-heart talks, like, don't treat me like my pops, but, like, have, like, cook for me or something like that, and, like, have, like, a heart-to-heart talk with me, like, learn me, like, what's wrong.
I know what you're saying, but you gotta put yourself in her shoes. You think about it, bro.
Single
4 kids, and, like, bro, and working?
That's a lot.
That's tough.
And you already know it's a lot with kids.
Bro.
This is what I say.
And that's 1 kid.
You can't put work over feelings, and I don't think that don't tie in.
No, cause at the end of the day, how would you have shelter? How would you have food, water?
That's fine.
Like,
but how do you know me though?
I will say though, he also said that his love language is quality time.
Yeah,
if she's not spending that time with him, he don't give a fuck. Like you said, he gonna rock with her till the wheels fall off. But if she's not there, it's like it's not the same.
Yeah.
You see the love in the physical sense, but he don't have it in an emotional connection.
Yeah.
And that's something that we say all the time that black men need and don't give it to them. So what
That's
you supposed
sometimes
to
you gotta understand why she couldn't do that.
Talk your shit.
No, look.
We get why she can't, but it's saying that she still could take some time. Sometimes is better than no time.
That's why I feel like women fall into depression. Because even me, Robert, know for sure. My peak seasons, I work 90, 100 hours a week. I don't get to see my baby at all. But I refuse to let somebody put me down or her. I would explain to her when she got older how it's working and how that. I will say parents don't have that conversation with their kids on why they gotta do this or why they gotta act like that.
But why when she's older? Why not now? Why not as she grows up? That's so funny.
I'm not as too.
I'm not saying that you have to have it right now, but I'm just saying when you older, in my opinion, sounds like when you old enough to be grown and understand. But in general, that's a conversation you have to have from when you're young and growing up, so that we have the understanding.
Yeah, and I feel like parents should try to have that conversation with kids when they're around 10 or 11 and starting to understand everything.
But that's too old if you used to from 5 to 10 not seeing your mom come around. There's a big difference.
Yeah, but they still not gonna understand at 5.
But if you're communicating it, they learn to understand over time. If you don't, they learn to resent.
Over time, they definitely gonna understand.
Over time, they learn to resent you because you're not there.
What I mean, being away from just being at work?
Yeah.
Look, this is what I said. My mom was off on weekends. So look, my mom was off on weekends. So you got 2 days. That 2 days don't seem like a lot, but that's a lot of time. We got a weekend after you got to school. Them 2 days be like heaven. So you tell me 48 hours you can't spend time with. And she didn't even take care of 4 kids at once for real, because my sister was already at the house. My brother left at 16. So just really me and my sister. And my sister would tell you personally, my mama, literally, she'd be a workaholic. Yeah, that's cool. Woo. Take me and my sister, we could go to the park. We don't even need money to, explain our love. Just hang out with us, da-da-da-da. Be like, how was your weekend at school? How was your weekend at school? Woo. What made you this way? Because parents don't ask you what made you this way until it's too late.
Yeah, that's facts. My mama did that.
So that's what I'm saying. Quality time is everything versus all them other love languages, because you're not gonna understand me unless you listen. Mm-hmm. So that's just my point on that.
True, but you gotta I don't know. That's true. I really agree, 100%.
That makes sense.
Then again, she gotta have a reason. It's 2 sides to the story, bro.
But how can I understand if you don't talk to me though?
She don't have time.
She off on the weekends.
Okay, but you gotta think they've been working. I'm about to say, people have multiple jobs, right? And so you only get 2 days. And people who are in school, we be tired as hell. So just imagine people working multiple jobs.
When
And then got entertained family.
when you're hungry, do you still tell somebody you're hungry? Do you know how to communicate that? What I'm saying is, do you know how to communicate?
So in college, go ahead. I'm gonna
No,
stop.
you got it. You got it.
So in college, you got school all week. You might be a full-time student, 15 hours, but you still make time to go to a party.
Yeah, that's fact.
So you can't tell me
different.
that's not different. That's not different. So look, you got time to go to sleep,
And
but
then
you
you
don't go
got
to sleep.
you got 40 whoever like
And
40
plus
hours
we got
to work,
jobs too
and then
in
you gotta go
college.
pick your child
Full-time.
up from whatever they doing. Then you gotta take that child to whatever extracurricular activity they have. So that's a whole bunch of other hours that you're not seeing your child. But that's your choice because you want to go play your sport. You want to go do whatever you gotta do. So no, they can't see you in the daytime, and then they have to go to the house, cook. You might be sitting in the kitchen. You might not. You might be upstairs playing a video game or whatever. So still not time, but that's not on the mama for cooking.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you gotta
Yo,
understand.
it's
She
full.
had a roof over your head, so that explains it all, bro. And put clothes on your back.
That don't make
And
us.
then
That-
too,
that's
you
hard.
don't.
That
You
can't-
could have easily put you up for adoption
You
or
can
anything.
put all that all you want to.
That don't make up for
Look,
it.
I'm gonna say it like this: when you cooking, you can be like, "Come here," right or wrong.
Exactly.
That's easy time. When your mama say, "Come here," you gonna come here.
Here.
Period.
I'm in the same situation with you, but you can't. But that's where double standards come in at, bro. You gotta put yourself in her shoes for you to judge like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's the
what I'm
double standard.
saying.
My pops, how about that?
Yeah.
My pops work, make more money than my mom, provide for us, whatever. And that nigga didn't show up to a single basketball game. I don't give a fuck about what he put over my head if he ain't coming to the events that I care about.
Exactly.
He ain't there enough to show that I love something and he ain't showing up for it. What does that matter?
Putting the house over your head. That's what I'm saying.
No,
That don't make up for a lot of shit.
He still got house.
So would you rather be homeless on the street in a cold?
But he would be homeless too, cause
Facts.
But
Thank
y'all put
you.
it together
Thank
that way,
Thank
struggling
you.
and all of that on the streets begging for money,
I
or
get
would you
that.
rather have a household of your own?
Have you seen The Pursuit of Happiness? Have you seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
Talk your shit.
They was struggling from homeless shelter to homeless shelter, and they still had an emotional bond. They was rocking with each other the whole time. So I don't want to hear that.
Anybody, come
I
on
don't want to
now.
hear
Cause
that.
when you're rich, you just feel like you're not entitled to do the shit that you do.
True.
So that means you ain't got the time, but
I'm
you
about to
still
hit
can
his
find a
ass.
way.
Don't even worry about it. See, look, you said when you rich, right?
Yeah.
We all seen Richard Rich, right?
Yeah.
What was he doing? He had everything in the fucking world, but what? A bond, right?
Yeah.
Quality time.
I'm not knocking y'all about the bond, but I'm just saying, how y'all gonna judge on something that y'all never been through? Y'all don't have kids to judge. Y'all didn't struggle with 4 kids.
That's
So look, you
So
can
how you
say,
gonna do
That's
that?
facts. Y'all don't
I
have
still know what I
kids.
won't ask that.
Of course, I got y'all opinion how y'all feel, but y'all gotta feel like how they feel too.
I'm gonna show y'all what this. So
I'm
look,
gonna show you.
No. Until you
That's
step
true, though.
into parenthood, you have to do what you have to do for your
I'm about to
child.
talk. I'm about to wake her ass up
Yeah.
too.
Especially,
Go ahead.
You can't tell me working
Talk your shit.
and me being a bad mother is because I'm working for my child to put fucking clothes on her back. She don't want for either nothing. You know how spoiled she is. Everybody that know me know how spoiled my daughter is. And just if I had a normal job, still no.
Bro, somebody on the comment said some real shit. He said memories over money. That's true. But then he said, but at the same time, she had to get a bag to provide for y'all. So it's really not an answer to this shit.
No, it is.
It's really
It's not. It's your opinion. It's not an answer. It's your opinion.
There's a whole lot of rich people who don't got a connection with their family and don't care about that money. So I don't want to hear that,
Some
bro.
people
I
are
don't wanna
raised
hear
to
that.
care though. At the end of the day, like
That's your
you
opinion.
gonna care for your
Right.
child, so you gonna want that. Like, of course you gonna want that emotional bond, but you gonna want to make sure your child is set.
So you're telling me you cannot do
Exactly.
both?
You know
You can't
what?
do
It's an hour.
Do you
It's an
have a
hour.
relationship
An
with your
hour
child?
of
Do you
time.
have a
A
relationship?
single hour.
Do you have a relationship?
You
with your
can't
child?
donate a single
It's
hour.
not even about a single hour. Do you have a relationship with your father?
No.
You don't.
But at the end of the day, look,
Because he wasn't showing up.
Hey, at the end of the day, I feel the same way as y'all. But once I got older, I realized why she wasn't doing that, and now she do it now. So that's how they fucking matters. I can
And
understand.
this may sound messed up.
No. It's great.
It's never too late to heal it. So if you're old enough to communicate it, you can communicate it to your parent. Like, you didn't do this.
Yeah,
Me and my mama had that talk,
It's
and
fucked up.
we're close as fuck now. Like,
They had
Who like as fucked up as this sound, I'd rather my daughter
But
feel
sometimes,
some type of way towards me. Like I don't care, but besides her being left without.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want your child to feel like that because it was
I don't
so
want her
long
to.
that I felt so
I don't
long.
want her to at all, and I'm going to explain to her. But that's why I'm trying to work so hard while she's young. So by the time she gets to those ages where she's wanting to explore with all her games and activities, I can be there every step of the way, and I can work when I want to work. That's
That's
why
what
I'm
I'm talking about.
busting my
You're talking
ass.
about being there, and that's the whole point. And you sitting here making excuses as to why people who not there are doing the most for you, even though they're not there. That don't make no
She
sense.
has.
Right, look, so first of all,
No, you gotta understand.
No,
You gotta
look.
understand. It's just an understanding.
Okay.
That's all.
My sister had a kid at 16.
That's all.
So look, his daddy wanted his life. I was raising a kid at 4 years old with me and my sister and my brother. So y'all talking about that kid shit, I understand that shit to the fullest. So y'all can miss me with all that bullshit.
You said you was
Anyway,
raising? You
yes.
said you was raising?
Yes.
I raised-
You know what raising is, right?
Yes.
What's raising?
Yes,
I raised
taking
my
care of
sister
him,
when I
feeding
was
him, all that
16.
shit.
Of course.
But-
Okay, look. Your
That's
mama,
not only raising.
she was single. Of course, she had to pay.
Jerry,
That's not, look, I'm saying, listen, wait.
No, listen, go ahead.
Because look, I had to watch my little brother while my mama was at work. That's because she didn't have a babysitter.
Right.
But that's what a big brother is for. At the end of the day, they looking up to you. So like that's you doing a favor for your mom in the long run. So she's helping you keep a roof over your head. Because she don't have no help, bro. So you basically got to do that. Or you going to be out right, or y'all going to be in the streets.
So
Would you rather look? Would you rather have a bind later on in life, or let me not say that? Would you rather be homeless without a bind, or then I'm trying to see how.
Homeless with a bond.
Yeah,
But you can't put that 2 and 2 together. That's fucked
So
up.
It's realistic.
it's really
though.
yeah.
It's not realistic.
It's real life.
That's
It's
life.
real life.
There's a whole lot of people whose parents died before that bond even
True. That's why.
happened.
That's why they put it. That's why they put it like.
So look,
but that's what I'm
So
saying.
look, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You don't gotta be like you can work and do that. You can have quality time, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You don't know how long quality time is.
Exactly.
This is what we was talking about last time.
Quality time don't got
That's what I'm saying. Remember you said.
No, not for real.
Rob, remember this last time?
What?
Teron said he didn't say I love you, but back then, but now he do, because now he understand. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the whole
That's different
situation.
though. My mama was on her own at 14.
That's not different.
How?
Hey, y'all crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It don't
more
matter.
I never
Like
got
she said,
that.
it's
I never got that
understanding.
one-on-one time.
But that goes with
It don't matter. It don't matter.
But it all
don't
depends
matter
on the
what
person
age.
because I guarantee you, I'm gonna be working like. But I was working 7 days a week. But I don't have a kid, but like I guarantee you, even working 7 days a week, bro, you're gonna get used to it, and then I'm gonna find some time to spend with my kids.
I feel like
Yep.
it does definitely depend on the person.
It's all if
Some
you
people-
want it or not.
You gonna
What y'all group of friends y'all have right now? I don't know how y'all shit is, but ain't it hard to like give them all quality time each?
No.
Yes,
No.
I work 16, 17 hours, then gotta cook, then gotta get my daughter in bed, then I gotta get myself in bed, all the time I'm cleaning my house.
She gonna understand that when she get out.
Right.
Who's in your house to have it dirty if you're working 16 hours a day besides your daughter? I mean, if your daughter's not there.
Me, my daughter,
I mean, you gotta cook, gotta clean up after you cook.
yes.
But
And
boy, y'all
laundry.
can't watch a movie to go to sleep?
No.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Look.
What's wrong with that?
She's
I can lay out-
old.
she
I
lay
gotta
with you,
go
right?
to sleep at 9.
She lay with
Better
you,
watch
right?
Coco Melon.
She lay with you, right? Yeah, man. That's
Look, that's what I'm saying. You can work as me. I got 3 jobs myself, so I know I can make you make time for what you make time for. You play the game somehow, you can work 20 hours and still play an hour of the game. That 2, 5, 10, 30 hour, you can spend time with whoever. It don't take, bro, literally. Quality time don't have no time step on it. No
Or
cap.
money,
It can
like-
take 2 minutes, 3
Yeah,
minutes.
I understand that.
You saying, look,
Saying.
I respect you saying you work 16, 17 hours. While you cooking, you could be like, your daughter could be in the kitchen with you the whole time. You
She do.
That's quality time,
But
though.
that's what we was talking about. We was talking about the
She
quality
do have
time. Like you
exactly what my father
said, you
does.
said basically you want to have like a one-on-one talk. So you don't think you don't think that your parent didn't really have a bond with you by providing for you? You don't think that?
No, that's not quality time.
Because you know, I feel like if I'm providing for you, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
Okay,
a bond.
You don't know
okay,
Love is a bond.
I'm glad
That's
you
also
said
an
that.
obligation.
So a man provide nothing but money for you. Is that's all you want?
Because
No.
people don't have
Okay.
Good example.
That's the same thing. You just said
It's the
if
exact
I
same
provide for you,
It's the exact same thing.
That's the same. All right, I had to pause the video because how do y'all feel about what he just said? He said, if I'm providing, that means I love you. That threw me for a loop, bro. I don't know how y'all feel, but for me personally, he lost me. But get back to the video. Y'all not making no sense. I'm literally saying what you just said.
But you don't know me as a person.
Money not gonna make me love you. I don't give a fuck how much bread you
I'm not
got.
saying I feel like I really get what y'all saying because my mama didn't really know me for real. But once I understand why, because I can't judge because I wasn't in that fucking situation, bro.
And you're eventually bound to repeat the same church that they did.
Thank you. It's a cycle.
Why he just said I'm providing, so that's
Like,
what
what I'm saying. You understand how they was raised is different how we was raised.
My mama not being there for me makes me want to be there for
It's
my
different in every generation, bro.
If
You know
it's
what
not the
I'm saying?
same for you,
This is what I'm gonna say.
know.
When you see your mama do something or your pop do something, you repeat something. You get character traits from your parents.
You definitely
No, that's not true.
Okay, so but you got character traits like your mama. Say you don't. Say you don't. And I know you personally. Say you don't got character traits.
What?
Okay then. Anyway, love, money don't tie with love. I don't give a fuck what you say or how you say it.
It doesn't tie. I'm just. Like,
So if providing for you is the reason why you can't spend quality time with me, bro, fuck it.
It's
You
not
should
that easy.
swallow me. Fuck it. Alright, so that concludes our episode for today. Please comment how y'all feel about today's topics and let me know, like, what should we talk about next? Like, the top 3 comments with the most likes will be our next 3 topics for the next 3 videos. Make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, and make sure y'all subscribe with post notifications. I'm out.